is for the 814 Wrestling Pennsylvania Grand Championship.
Got a big matchup here again. The hits just continue here at the Johnstown Galleria for 814 Wrestling.
That's right, you know, I mean, I'm actually going to let Drew Shannon, whenever these two individuals are in the ring, commentate on this match.
Amen.
But I am going to talk right now, a man who is, look who's out here with Tony Onyx.
What is Hunter doing out here with Tony Onyx? These guys have been on the outs for some time now.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, New Glory might be back together, actually on the same page, Mike, which we haven't seen them on the same page in a long time.
Well, like you said earlier about just Stevie LaBelle, I don't know. If Leopard doesn't change his spots, I'm going to be interested to see how this works out.
You know, when you talk about different matches, we look at the physicality of everything when it comes to professional wrestling. But Tony not only has to go into this knowing that he's going to go through some physical pain, he's going to go through a lot of mental. I mean, you think about it, Zakk Ramses has controlled this man, legit controlled this man for how long?
Zakk Ramses has had a full-time apartment in this man's mind, permanent resident, right there.
I hope he's paying rent.
Zakk Ramses probably not, knowing Zakk.
So he's a squatter.
Probably. The way he comes out here and he does whatever he wants, yeah, he's definitely going to be squatting in that brain. But that's the thing about Tony. Tony hopefully has got to clear his head. He's gotten in his own head a lot about not being good enough and not being able to fire him. But we've seen a more confident Tony earlier tonight in that promo.
He stood up to Zakk Ramses.
He
Holy
did what
cow.
he should have been doing. He should have been doing
that takes a lot of cojones.
He does.
Right.
Tony, a little nervous, and he should be going against the champion, Zakk Ramses, a man who's had his number every time they've met in the ring.
Zakk Ramses, like I said before, I'll say it again, the most polarizing, most hated individual in 814 history.
And not just with the fans, but with everybody, because this is the guy that comes in here, he takes commentary whenever he wants.
How many times has he, from me, not anybody else.
He takes it from you.
Well, because he wouldn't from me, because he's afraid of me. He's scared of me.
I don't
Todd,
know about
no
that.
one's...
He's scared of me.
You wait a minute there, purse boy.
It's a crossbody.
I've seen him in the ring. I've seen him steal moves from Tony. Him and Tony showing no fear. Maybe that's what Tony needs.
What the hell's going on here?
Tony Onyx is a man. He wants revenge.
He is beating the holy hell out of Zakk Ramses. Zakk Ramses didn't even get in the ring or get his gear off. Referee is begging them to get in the ring right now.
Please get in the ring. Please get in the ring.
We gotta get him in the ring for this bell to start, guys.
My God, I mean, what is...
All right, hey.
Oh my God, just chopped him out of the seat. I've never seen that before. By big Tony Onyx.
My God, it has not started, and now I'm going to hand this all over to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Drew Shannon.
We got the belt right there. Todd's going to keep an eye on the other Todd.
I didn't even get to introduce him. What the hell?
Did you like that?
And and he's not letting the fans chop Zakk Ramses.
I made that kid's life.
He did, but this matchup still has not officially begun, as they have not gotten in the ring yet. There they go.
Well, I mean, the bell's rung. The match has begun, as long as the bell's rung.
I didn't even hear the bell because this action has been going around us.
I believe Doc rung the bell, so...
Oh my God! Jeez! Hey, heard that down at the War Memorial.
They don't even call it that anymore.
I heard that all the way down to Penny's, and I mean the one at the in Altoona.
And then watch this. Oh! Side slam from Tony Onyx.
This kid has something to prove tonight.
And look at the crowd. The crowd is behind Tony Onyx.
I'll tell you what, when he came over here, I didn't know what was going on.
He jumped.
I really didn't.
He ran Zakk Ramses over before the match even began. Zakk Ramses looks like he's wondering what the hell is... Oh, there we go.
Well, he's joining the rest of us here.
And that is Zakk Ramses at his best right there.
or at its worst.
Well, that's Zakk. Does he have a best or does he have a worst?
Well, you pissed him off. I mean, you didn't even let him get to the ring.
Now he's stomping the back of Tony Onyx. Hunter is out of ringside. An interesting.
I'm surprised that Hunter is out at ringside.
I said that earlier. I'm with you, Drew, on that one. Like, what's going on with this? They've been on the outs. They've been fighting each other for months now.
I mean, you saw the promos on social media.
Yep.
You're right, and that's now Hunter's out here coming in the ringside. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it feels like he needs a confidence boost, and he might need it right now because Zakk Ramses is in firm control of this matchup with those clotheslines in the corner. Oh my God. And now he's going to send the pillar to post, I believe. Hartsman. Tony into the corner. Zakk falls him in.
Oh!
In the face.
Boom.
And now in the face of Hunter saying, what do you think of your boy now?
Well, this is the teacher versus the student. Remember, Tony Onyx, member of the Grim Guild at one point.
You're right. And he takes, man, that's the thing about Zakk Ramses. He's not had no problem taking credit for all of Tony's success, what he had.
Oh, come on. He's taken over. Haven't you noticed? I mean, he's coming out in the middle. Interrupts me.
I said that earlier as well because the guy comes out here, takes over commentary whenever he wants.
Exactly, he takes over commentary. He took over the.
That's what I said. I've been saying this. He's a champion. He thinks he's untouchable. He's unstoppable. That's what he does. That's the kind of champion that he thinks he is. And who has been able to stop him so far? Nobody.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once that belt gets.
Look at these paintbrushes.
At some point, he's going to lose that title, and when he does,
maybe it'll humble. What a kick to the face of Tony Onyx. Maybe it'll humble a little bit, but you don't know. Right now, nobody can stop Zakk Ramses. Regardless of what you say about the guy has been a fighting champion. He has held this title since defeating Tony Onyx with a little help from Rev. I will throw it in there, caveat there.
I feel bad for Doc. He's kicked him out of commentary twice.
Well,
that's what I mean. Like, the guy goes around here like he owns the place and nobody can stop him. Right now, but he's got the title, he's got the power, he's got the stroke, if you will.
On any given day, any man can be beat, okay? There will come a time.
You're right, I'm not going to deny that. That's what wrestling is, that's why we have the matches.
Almost
right
had that choke slam.
Nobody's been able to stop him. Full Nelson. Nelson slammed by Tony Onyx. And he's trying to go for the cover, but Zakk keeps rolling away. And
the wherewithal. Hey, smart move on Ramsey's part. Right. I will say that.
Take a powder.
I was going to say that.
There's no shame in that.
Right, going out of the ring. He's got a 10 count.
Break up your opponent's rhythm.
Get out.
You have to.
And right now, he's trying to sucker Tony in. The lack of experience of Tony Onyx right there.
But the best thing about this match is at least Tony's going to get a fair shake now.
My God.
We've got an honest referee.
And no Rev here tonight.
That's exactly.
As far as I know.
Well, as far as we know, we don't know where the Rev is. I mean, for all we know, he could have been that creep that was in the balcony.
You're right, there's a possibility. We don't know what's going on in the head of Rev Ron Hunt. Right now, Zakk Ramses, every time Tony's trying to take control, it seems like he's got the upper hand. Zakk Ramses finds a way to take it away. That's why he's our champion. Again, whether you like the guy or dislike the guy, and I know a lot of guys dislike him.
No, you know why he's our champion? Because Rev Ron Hunt helped him win the title. That's why he's our champion.
Nobody can take it from him because of Zakk Ramses.
Oh! Right hand. What the 5 fingers say to the face?
Come on, Tony, get yourself some. And now driving in the
got himself some.
He didn't. I think he might have just pissed off Zakk Ramses.
Well, I got to give him a lot of credit. He smacked him right in the mouth.
He did, you're right. Sometimes, nothing states your opinion better than a slap in the face.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you could smack him in the mouth, he'll still run it.
That's the problem.
Well,
you need to break his jaw for him to shut him up.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of stones to smack him in the mouth.
It does. I give Tony Onyx a lot of credit for taking this matchup. And again, Zakk now picking his opponent apart. Time-honored tradition in wrestling. Smart wrestling by Zakk, got his opponent down. Stomping him now, off the ropes. Oh my God, what a senton by Zakk Ramses. Goes into a cover. Kick out. Look, I'm not taking anything away from Tony either. Tony has been a great wrestler. The problem is Tony gets inside of his own head. That's just been his entire problem.
That is a problem with these younger kids. I mean, they want the fame, they want the fortune, they want their name up in lights, and take nothing away from Tony. He's got that. I mean, he had that title for a reason, but
that's the problem with this generation. Too much avocado toast.
I don't like avocado.
What?
And
No.
now, right there, he's got that trapezius muscle. That's a very basic maneuver. Todd, you know a lot about that. That's been like a maneuver since the dawn of time.
And I'll tell you what, that
Todd
is
is-
very painful.
Yeah.
Is avocado even kosher? I mean, can you have guacamole?
I don't like guacamole. I don't like the way it looks.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know what
But
you're missing.
regardless, right now we've got. Look at the way he's got that trapezius on right there. And that's the thing about some people don't realize. You can go back to the basics and make a match or make a maneuver work like
sure.
that. And
It's a
that's
daring young man on Tony's trapezius.
but Tony, look at Tony fighting his way back up to a vertical base. Feeding off this crowd. We talked about earlier when you got two faces right now, two fan favorites. Right now you've got Tony, the crowd slowly behind him. Now burying those elbows, deep in the midsection. Now trading shots at a vertical base. How much of that trapezius is going to take out of the arm strength of Tony Onyx? Is going to be
I don't know. He's still laying him in there.
chops and right hands and chops and forearms. Oh my God!
This crowd has gone insane right now.
Oh my!
Excuse me.
And the maniacal look on the face of Zakk Ramses. I've never seen that from Zakk at all.
Well, trust me, you don't want to.
You got to give Tony a lot of credit.
I take nothing away from Tony Onyx. He's hanging in there with the champion. Followed him in, nice clothesline. Maybe he's got on the ropes, might get a little more momentum. Just like that. Oh! And he has him. He has the champ down.
Come on, Tony.
Stay on your opponent, Tony. You know better than this. Stay on your opponent. Off the ropes he comes in. Oh my God, that spear by Tony Onyx.
This could be it, guys. We could see a new champ.
2, kick out.
Only
That-
2. Mark Charles says only 2.
That is why Zakk Ramses is our champion right there. Continue to fight. He's got that extra tank, as they say.
Again, that's not why Zakk Ramses is our champion.
How he got the title is one thing. Holding on to the title, not being able to lose is a whole nother
Exactly.
thing. I said that from day one. That's why he's the champion. He's been able to hold on to it because of his tenacity. You don't have to like the guy, and I know, God knows, nobody at the table, nobody in the back really likes Zakk Ramses. I don't even think Ron likes Zakk Ramses, but he's the champion for a reason. He's a fight champion. Missed that boot, and Tony pulled him in. Goes low. Right hand to the face. Tony have a little house call.
Nice.
Tony Onyx.
Come on, kid, get yours.
And pulls him away from the ropes. That's smart wrestling by Tony Onyx to try and keep him from putting his foot in the ropes. Kick out. Notice how he hooked the leg closest to the rope. Smart
That was a
wrestling.
very smart wrestling for such a young kid.
You're right. Tony,
I mean, inexperienced in the business.
Yeah, Tony's
right.
been around maybe like a year and a half, 2 years in the business. I mean, take another way because he's been tag team champions in KSWA
Exactly.
as well. So he's won titles.
I'll tell you what, he's wrestling a hell of a match tonight.
He is
win or lose.
This kid is a testament to what the facility can do here in Johnstown.
You're right. He's one of our proud graduates of the facility. Take another way from Tony. Tony, a little reversal there. Oh my God! And that flying Spivey-like elbow from Zakk Ramses.
Hunter Huffman beside himself at ringside right now, cheering Tony on.
And Tony trying to get back up to a vertical base. Both these guys have thrown everything but the kitchen sink at each other, and they just can't knock the other down.
Oh no, I think the kitchen sink has been used.
Oh, what a clothesline. And floats over to cover. Smart wherewithal.
That's it.
Big clothesline.
You know what, though? That was a hell of a match. I got to give a lot of credit to Tony.
Gentlemen, your winner.
Yeah.
Still 8.4 Wrestling Pennsylvania Grand Champion, the Miasma, Zakk Ramses.
Like I said, I'm not going to take anything
Oh, you
away.
can't. You can't.
Absolutely not. He came to fight. He put on a fight and it just wasn't enough. Zakk Ramses proving why he's been our Pennsylvania Grand Champion.
Well, give the devil his due. He is still your champion. But even in defeat, you gotta give it up for Tony Onyx. That kid fought, I think, harder than he's ever fought in recent months.
You're right.
Oh, I believe you.
That is a different Tony Onyx that we
Yes.
have seen. He seemed more confident, more sure of himself, and he took the fight to Zakk Ramses from the minute that Zakk Ramses came through the back. Zakk now carrying that title back. A little whoop.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
Zakk took a fight in that matchup. Zakk knows he was in a fight.
He did get his ass beat.
He was.
What's going on now?
I don't know. Hunter wants the microphone. He just took it from me.
What?
Hunter,
What are we doing here?
We'll find out.
Hunter got something to say before I.
Hang on.
On your feet, soldier.
Well, Tony's
I
not
said
really,
on your feet!
Tony's not really a soldier.
You have had opportunity after opportunity and after opportunity to get it right, and you haven't gotten it right. I never got those opportunities. They were all given for you, for them. Never again. I'm done with this, and I'm done with you.
Oh!
What the hell was that all about?
Well,
Wait a minute!
we know these guys have been at odds, and Hunter's been trying to fire up Tony, maybe get a different side of Tony out, but
I don't think that's the way to do it.
That is not the way to do it at all. You abandon your friend like that? Come
That's
on.
not exactly positive reinforcement.
in public.
That's ridiculous.
In public?
In public,
You
yeah.
can't get any more public than this.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, he does it in public, couldn't do it backstage, it couldn't just go separate ways, but he had to almost embarrass Tony Onyx in front of
And the look on Tony
crowd.
Onyx's face, Tony is not a happy man.
No.
I mean, granted, he just got beat.
It was a hell of a match.
He had a best friend and his tag team partner walk out on him.
He had a hell of a match right there. He should be proud of himself after that.
Exactly. He should be very proud of himself, but
Hell yeah.
But Hunter telling him not to be proud of himself. Hell of a matchup tonight, no doubt in my mind, but
I don't know what it's going through, what's in the mind of Hunter Huffman at all.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, consider checking out our other videos, like this one right here. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And check us out on all our social media platforms to stay up to date with 814 Wrestling.